to Mr. Hoffmeister, that's on the European democracy chapter.
Yes, thank you, dear Chair Verhofstadt, dear members of Parliament, especially dear young citizens who are watching online. Thanks for having me. My name is Kalojan Hoffmeister. I'm a 22-year-old European citizen, and I stand here today with a very clear message. The European youth wants more European democracy, and it especially wants our fundamental values, rights, and the rule of law to be upheld. So let me start with the European democracy. When I was invited by the AFCO committee 3 years ago to represent the 2018 I report, I already touched upon the necessity of reforming our electoral system. And I'll do so again today. The European youth wants to participate in a truly European democracy, not in 27 different national democracies that just so happen to come together every 5 years. We want to participate in this European democracy, and what we have agreed upon in Strasbourg last month is that we want transnational lists to be introduced. We believe that transnational lists are crucial for strengthening the European dimension of EP elections, that they would strengthen the legitimacy of the Parliament itself, and that they would put a premium on the Union's citizenship. Same goes for the Spitzenkandidatensystem that we want to see implemented. It should not be that the President of the Commission is designated in some kind of intransparent manner in backroom negotiations. European citizens have the right to know who they vote for and who their candidate is for the Commission's presidency when they vote. Hence, the Spitzenkandidatensystem and the transnational lists are crucial for our European space of debate and would foster our common European identity. And with regards to this identity, we should also like to see a single standardized EU passport in the future that would show to the world that we are one, and that would also, in regards to ourselves, somehow strengthen our sense of belonging together. But being European means also defending our fundamental rights, values, and the rule of law, especially against the background of the recent ruling of the Polish Constitutional Tribunal and the oppression of the LGBT+ community in some member states. We need to clarify where we stand. The LGBT+ community across the Union must enjoy equal rights. We should support bottom-up initiatives, promote awareness, and support activist groups. And finally, as a law student, let me say this. The rule of law is not negotiable, and the fundamental principles as listed in Article 2 are not negotiable either. The European youth is aware of that and wants to strengthen the rule of law mechanisms. We want to abolish the unanimity rule. We must strengthen the role of the Commission and the EP in the Article 7 process, and we have to make clear and to ensure that the ultimate authority is the European Court of Justice to adjudicate European law. So, dear members of Parliament, let me conclude by saying this. The future of Europe, a democratic one, matters to the European youth. It is time to make our union stronger. It is time to take a leap forward, and it is especially time to be ambitious. So think of this, think of us when you act, and please don't disappoint us. Vive l'Europe. Merci.
Thank you, Mr. Hoffmeister. Can I give the floor to Manfred Weber? Because we're going to now structure. Thank you. Mr. Hoffmeister, you want to say?
Yes, very briefly, and I would like to respond in my mother tongue, Bulgarian, as well.
Let me answer to you. We listened to you for 6 minutes. The fact that we listened to you for more than 6 minutes shows that there is no single order. We are all here together and we debate. Talking about the dictatorship of federalism, what you said shows that you are not listening to us. You have not read this report. Now, I invite you to read this report. Please read about our ideas, the ideas of the young people, and you will find out that what you say is just not right. So let me just invite you, read this, and then speak again after you've read this report.
Nabaski, I give you the floor.
Ja, herzlichen Dank auch an Sie, Herr Scholz. Ich glaube, was wichtig ist, hier festzuhalten, ist, dass die europäische Jugend sich mit den Themen beschäftigen will und auch beschäftigt. Und dass wir jetzt letzten Monat in Straßburg Tausende von Jugendlichen hatten, die über wichtige Themen gesprochen haben, das ist doch schon ein Zeichen. Die einzige Frage, die noch bleibt, ist, was wird daraus? Werden diese Ideen aufgenommen? Werden Sie, wenn Sie hier und in der Konferenz auch abstimmen und darüber reden, werden Sie an uns denken oder nicht? Et un petit mot en ce qui concerne l'intervention de M. Durand. Je suis sûr que ce thème des listes transnationales, ce thème des Spitzenkandidaten, moi-même, je l'ai vu il y a 3 ans, je l'ai vu il y a 1 mois, ça, c'est quelque chose qui nous importe particulièrement. Parce que nous, en tant qu'Européens, on aimerait bien avoir une élection intéressante, une élection avec des éléments qui font en sorte que ce n'est pas juste des élections nationales. Donc, sur ce qu'on a touché, là aussi, Monsieur Durand, ça nous importe et j'aimerais bien voir un résultat là-dessus. And finally, I would like just to thank the chair and everyone here for listening to us, also the member over here. It is important to listen to each other. It is important to discuss important topics. And that's why, once again, I would like to invite all of you to read the report and to see what the young people, last month, thousands of young people discussed in Strasbourg. Благодаря ви. Merci.
Thank you. Can I give... No, it's not the end, because there is somebody near my government who has followed us from the beginning, and I give at her the last word.